bro. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl
Yep.
boss. Let's log in.
Yep. Okay. It seems like. Okay, we're live. We're live. Hey,
Oh,
hey guys. What's up? What's up? Bro, you
yeah.
know,
What up, y'all?
yo, BR, unrelated.
Y'all aren't gonna believe this.
Unrelated, bro. Do you remember how I told you that like YouTube just subtracts 15 minutes from your schedule of stream
It
time? Just
takes
on its, yeah, that's what I'm
forever to
saying, bro.
like
Yeah,
hit the
it's,
stream,
bro.
bro.
When are they
Right?
gonna
Like
fix that?
we been done hit the stream button. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, bro. Damn, YouTube. How you gonna waste our time and our viewers' time like this, bro? That
Ah,
oh my god,
God,
bro.
bro.
That shit just make me mad. Like that's our viewers' time, bro. That's like it's not even about me or you, bro. It's about y'all. You know what I mean? Like that's man, bro. That just makes me so upset.
Yeah, honestly,
Man.
like whoever they
Mm.
got in charge of these live streams over at YouTube HQ, um, you know, something needs to happen to them. Nothing like worth an investigation. Just like a slap on the wrist. I think that'll teach them. But
That's just
yeah.
that shit, bro. And hold on, Green. They need to pull you aside real quick.
Mm,
Dark Claw said he heard the gaslight gatekeep.
I,
Now
I
I've never
I
said
don't know what
anything
he's
like
talking
that, but
about.
like I'm like
Darklar, are you making
I'm
stuff
kind of
up,
weirded
bro?
out. Yeah, bro, you trying to gaslight me? Like that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Don't do that. That's not really. We don't really play around about that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
We are the
So
most
let's
punctual podcast on earth, like legally speaking.
yeah,
So
don't
this is
don't don't
slander.
be don't be trying to tarnish our name. Like that's just not really cool for real, bro. That's not really cool for real, bro. That's
It's
actually
yeah.
like
That's not how we get down
this
over
that's
here.
not how we get down. That's exactly, bro. That's just not what we do. You know what I mean? So let's keep it civil. Let's keep it cordial.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
chat, I'm kind of disappointed in you guys. Just I can't believe you'd ever do this.
yeah. Jesus, bro. Like ugh, God. Just hurts my feelings. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I thought we cultivated
Mm.
a bit of a better chat than that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. I know y'all are better than this. I know y'all are
Uh,
better than this, man.
by the way, bro, do you remember on Sunday's episode where you came back from your bathroom break and you just said something like you are so morally bankrupt?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was at a meeting. I
Huh?
remembered that line and I fucking snickered out loud. Thankfully, my microphone was
Did you?
muted, but that shit was an awkward visual.
Oh. Oh shit. I was like awkward visual. What the fuck are you? Oh. I get it. Yeah, that had to look dumb as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. You just start doubling over like yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
Yeah,
was such
yeah,
a it was
yeah.
such a perfect fucking transition, man. Like you just the first pause, you were just like you're so morally bankrupt.
I don't know, bro. It was just on my heart. It was just on my heart. We can simply clip your gaslight gatekeep comment. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like with
Things can
it
be
with
faked,
the
bro.
with
AI.
AI, yeah, with
Yeah.
AI in the way that it is, bro. Like I don't know, chat, y'all. I don't know. Y'all might be coming up with something a little crazy. Um, but yeah. Wait, hold on. Damn, I just commented on your TikTok asking where y'all was at. Oh no.
That's
Oh,
oh bro,
hell no.
that's
Nah, bro, I feel bad. Okay, okay,
that's
hold on. We gotta
crazy,
take down
bro.
the veil for a split second, bro.
Okay.
I know we said we never do this.
Okay.
We gotta apologize
Yeah.
because asking for us on
Dude, that's I'm
TikTok
so sorry,
is
bro.
nuts. That's crazy. We apologize, bro, because
Yep.
that shit wasn't really supposed to happen like that. That I was venting, you know what I mean? I had a, let me get my YouTube apology out.
I was in a
I
dark
was
place.
just I was just in a really dark place. No, but further, I was venting to Creams about something, right? And it would have been crazy if he was like, that's crazy and all, but like we gotta get to this episode. So
Bro.
it's
Yeah.
one of them. Will I take the full blame? Not really. However, I will say.
It would have been weird of me to like interact
Yeah,
like
it
yeah.
would it would have been weird if I'm like, no, bro, fuck all my problems. It's a podcast time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of them. Like, it is,
Okay, time to put on a show. He said, putting on like the fucking
yeah,
makeup, like.
yeah. As I'm crying, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just, bro. This week was just so hard. I'm like, all right, bro. Let's lock in and talk about this episode for real. Um,
Oh
yeah,
my
nah, but
god, bro.
yeah, no. As soon as you said you had to hit us up on TikTok, bro, I apologize.
Yep.
That's crazy.
My bad too, bro. That's Oh my god.
What? Because imagine the line of thinking, right? Imagine the line of thinking, right? Damn, these guys said they were gonna be here X minutes ago, right? It's been 20 minutes. Are they alive? I gotta
Is
go
everything
off
okay?
platform to
Oh,
hit them
bro.
up. I gotta go off platform. Bro, you could have at me on Twitter. TikTok is crazy. TikTok is wild because it's like that shows desperation is what it does. It's like I'm going for anything, bro. I'm going for a long shot. Yeah, no, we got to apologize for that one.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
My,
That's nuts.
our bad was on it. Our bad, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. BR was tired of saying it is what it is and had to vent. Listen, bro, I tweeted this out the other day. I told y'all my monthly usage of it is what it is gone. I've been spamming the hell out of that move,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't even really invest in that many. Fuck it, we ball like because it is what it is my go-to bag, right? That's just what I do. Like that's just that it is what it is. It just is what it is. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, bro. One of my
So
friends
it's
who's a
just
member just texted me. He's like, "Hey yo, podcast slate. What's up? You a quitter? You quitting on your podcast? Let me tell you, brother, if you don't start your podcast right now, I'm going to do absolutely nothing."
no, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bro. I was gonna keep up the facade. I was gonna keep up the ha ha he bit, and I commented on TikTok, bro. No, I gotta come clean. I can't I can't let that have
Bro,
happened. No.
real like gaze melting heart thing, bro. I just oof.
Yeah. I was like, no, that's crazy, bro. That's actually like kind of
Ugh.
absurd, even. Um, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. But let's get into. First of all, hope you guys are doing great
Mhm.
on
Mhm.
this Thursday evening. You know what I mean. Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys have
Mhm.
had a good
Mhm.
week.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, we got an episode to talk about. You know what I mean? We got a pretty good one. I seen somebody say something crazy that this is the best episode. I don't know if I'd say that.
That's
I
a
don't know
little
if I'd say
much.
that.
That's a little much.
That's a little much. All right, that's a little much. However, this was a really good episode, and I rocked with it pretty heavy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I
But yeah, I
think
don't know.
yeah, no, I rocked with it too. I rocked with it too. I was just like, man, we got what, one or two more like serious bangers as far as like plot points are concerned, and then it's what, it's
And
over.
what we're done.
Yeah, like, are we
Yeah.
just is that it? Like, is that
I
it?
mean, what episode just aired, bro? I can't count. Hold on, let me see.
19.
19. Okay, so we got hold on, 4 more episodes is kind of crazy. 4 more episodes for what we have left is kind of wild. Maybe I'm tripping, but like considering a lot of it's like fighting and shit, I'm just thinking 4 episodes. I'm curious. We might be going a lot farther than I previously expected. But yeah. This episode was really good. This episode was really good. Um, I will say that I kind of going into it was not expecting Yuji's hands this episode to be this lethal. Like
Oh
obviously I
yeah.
knew it was gonna happen,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like the thing that really got me, I was like, bro looked like a demon. Bro
Yeah.
really he said, oh my god, Nobara came in clutch. I'm not wasting this opportunity.
And then he didn't
And
waste the
and he
opportunity.
just and he just started cooking. I'm like, this is nasty business, bro. This is nasty work. I almost called the police. This shit's abuse. What are we doing here? I was looking at that. I'm like, Gege did not draw Yuji to be this fucking vicious in the manga, man. Like
Oh, he
Yuji was landing some combos, but holy shit,
bro.
I was floored.
Not only was I floored, and I guess like we can talk a little bit about last week.
Mm.
Like the voice acting with Mahito yelling back, that shit was fire. And
Yep,
same
bro.
energy here,
That's
bro.
that shit like that's why he's my goat, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sadism, bro. I'm like, you're so evil. I like it.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
I think like I think seeing Yuji pull up on Mahito like this after Nobara's thing, I was okay. This is one of those. Bro, is this the same? Is this from the same manga? Like did I misread something? Because like I
Yeah.
do not remember like it, Yuji might just kill him like right here. Like this might just be it,
Yeah,
bro.
It's finished, bro. JJK is over.
Yep.
Cause listen, he was pretty convincing with them lefts and rights. I'm gonna be honest. That was they were looking clean, bro. They were looking clean. Um, on the topic of voice acting, kind of jumping the gun plot wise,
Hmm.
but when Yuji called out for Nobara and told her to run, bro, I was like, oh, that's the voice of someone who knows his friend is
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
He was like, oh man, and the thing is, I know why Nobara was off guard. I feel like I don't know if the narrator was needed in this instance. We do get it in the manga where it explains like the reason she was caught is because like the clone couldn't hurt her with idol transfiguration, so she wasn't on guard for that, and then the blind spot bullshit or whatever, right? And in the anime, I'm like they're like obviously right. It's Mahito. He's real fast. You obviously have all those circumstances, but I'm thinking damn, you just gonna let him palm your face like that? That's nuts. That's crazy. But I don't know. I don't know if it was mad disrespectful. Just a quick palm to the face, disappear, and then from our
That's yeah.
perspective, it was like a whole long flashback that took up half the episode. But from Yuji's and Nobara's had to be cover my eye for a second. Idol transfiguration activates, and then it's just done. Then it's
Yeah.
just over. Yeah,
Man, that flashback was. It was like.
something serious.
Yeah, man. It just bummed me out. Because it was like, yeah, no, it's over for you, Nobara. I'm so sorry. We got like everything. We even got like a little cut to what Sayori's doing in real life now. Like,
Mm.
this if this isn't Gege or I guess Mappa being like, all right, guys, book is closed.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. See, sorry, I'm rewatching Yuji beat the dog shit out of
Yeah,
Mahito. And the voice of Mahito really does sound like he's getting his ass. He's like,
yeah.
bro, I can't move my this dumb fucking resonant shit. I can't move my body how I should. I'm like, hey man, I feel that he's struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Yuji had this man bleeding from his mouth, his nose, his ears, his
Yeah.
eyes. I'm like, damn, were you built like this before?
Yeah,
What's
literally.
going
And
on?
also, like, Mahito's just eating these. Like, what is going
Yeah,
on?
I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit looked nasty. That combination was not a fun one. No, no, no. That combo, like, bro, just so many hits on Mahito unguarded because of resonance, bro. It's like they make it clear in the manga, but damn, is it obvious how clutch that was? God, bro, shit was wild. Shit was wild. Um, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
man.
let's read some super chats real quick
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I think there were a couple at the beginning of stream.
Let's see. Yuji really did a solo jump jutsu on Mahito. Bro, it's crazy that Mahito had more of himself and Yuji was the one doing the jumping. Like, what what is happening, bro? Like Yuji took one opportunity and he ran with it. He did not waste a single second.
Yeah, bro. He said, no, no, no. You're a little bit too tricky to be like wasting this shit. No, nobody. My friend hit you with some shit. I felt the cursed energy. I got my friendship boost. You're finished. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder how the fight goes. I wonder how the fight shakes out any differently if Nobara just decides not to follow. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I did resonance. I'm gonna go try to link up with Yuji, and like she's like heading around Shibuya to go do that or whatever. Um, I definitely wonder if she could have been like even more clutch later down the line. But yeah, man. I yeah, that was a nasty combination. And in terms of pure animation, like that was probably my favorite part of the episode. Like that was just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yuji, up to this point, like specifically in Shibuya, very rarely gets to look like he's him,
Yeah,
as
I
we
think
know
the
he is.
last
But
time
like,
was like the
yeah,
grasshopper curse spirit. I don't know.
yeah, he was yeah, he cooked with Choso, right? But he ended up losing, so it was
Oh
like
yeah,
okay, it's kind of hard to give you it's kind of hard to give you your flowers in that instance.
yeah,
But here
and it
he
didn't.
was really
God,
like
Bro, and it didn't help Yuji's stocks in the Choso fight that the narrator was like, God, Choso's such a loser. This is his first fight. This guy is the definition of no talent, nothing, no drip, just an absolute loser from head to toe, and he's just beating the shit out of Yuji. And it's just like, bro, are you watching a different
You're on
show?
my turf.
Yeah.
You're on my turf now. Sir. Do you? Okay, fair, fair,
It's
fair.
like,
I'm gonna let
did,
you rock.
did, did somebody give her? Did somebody give the narrator a prank script? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
pretty funny, pretty funny.
It's like, because like you would
Shock.
think. Sorry, I just thought of a funnier one, bro. You would think Sukuna himself took over the narrator's voice just to get on Yuji's ass about this, just to be like, God, imagine losing to somebody like this. I'd never do it. Me personally, I'd kick his ass, no problem. Imagine
Me,
losing
yeah,
to
me personally, I'd cook them, bro. I'd cook them. I'd cook them, and the fact that you're not is actually embarrassing as hell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
be honest.
this is
I
actually
wouldn't
so
let that shit
pitiful.
slide.
Like I'd laugh if it wasn't so pathetic, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah,
Sean Solo, thank you for the
yeah,
7. After we were talking about it on the Cream solo when VR was asleep, I found myself thinking in Cream's voice more than my own. It's a problem? I disagree. I don't think it is.
yeah. That is
You're welcome.
that is that's a major problem, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. You may need to go to see a doctor like immediately. You might be in danger of your brain getting just like fried from all of the we'll say how should I say this? Interesting thinking. We'll put it like that to be nice.
Yeah. Sleeping Ninja, thank you for the 14. Chigiri could take Nobara in a race. She's slow as fuck.
Yeah, after I watched the episode of Tessero, he was kind of saying the same thing. Like, damn, how'd you not catch up?
Because like I thought about it, but then I was like, it's the nerdiest thing I've ever done. I think while I was watching something like this, because I just had to headcanon something I noticed. Just it's so petty. I think that's the main thing. It's such a petty thing to headcanon, but I was like, I mean, even Mahito's clone probably has like more cursed energy and like bounciness in his limbs. So I don't see why he wouldn't be able to run faster than like ostensibly a high grade 2 sorcerer.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
need to
mean,
do all that. I really didn't, but like I did. I'm not sure about.
I mean, I get it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like necessarily incorrect or whatever.
it
It's
just
just more so,
it's a
especially how she
lot.
looked, and it's all, and it's also like it's probably likely that Mahito wasn't going as fast as he could because he wanted Nobara to follow her. Like the whole point was to swap. Like imagine Nobara like, oh my god, bro, what? Pick up the pace. I'm jogging over here. Nah, but like, yeah, yeah. Nobara, like, I will say the portion that they had, like Mahito's sort of like clone doing all of the transfiguring, body morphing and all that stuff. I thought that was cool. Nobara being able to get around that makes her look like a bit more impressive during that little exchange. So I think that was cool. I think that was cool.
Mm-mm. Man, I will say Nobara's flashback slash her, I guess, origin story in general. It's still so interesting to me because I'm just like, bro, why the fuck did they hate Sayori's family that much? The fuck did they do? Like her place was graffitied after. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was always like a
Weird outsider lady, I guess.
I know, but like that's why I always went with like the allegory that I told you about that I just like my interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like that's gotta be it, man. Like it, because otherwise, what? Good. Leave this place. These people are clearly insane. You're living in Twin Peaks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean that the whole village lifestyle was wild as hell. I'm gonna be honest. Um, yeah, one thing I will say, first of all, I hope Mikey's doing all right, and I say that because he's the biggest Nobara fan I know, and there is something to be said about that drop in the anime feeling a lot more final than like Nobara
Yes, in the yo.
splatting away in the manga. Like it's not like it's just that drop to the knees and then fall backwards with the sound effect thud. I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit,
because
man.
like I was like,
I'm a believer, but was my faith shaken? Yes. Because that was crazy. That was nuts.
because I think what gets me is like this was the most if this was in a vacuum, right? If I was an anime only, I'm just like, yeah, bro, this is the most final death scene I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
Yeah,
short of her going
yeah,
into the afterlife and having, like, I don't know, some kind of deity being like, this is it, bro, one way trip, you're never coming back, 100% guaranteed, right? It literally couldn't have been more certain if Mappa tried, right? And
yeah.
do you want to just quickly get into manga spoilers? Because there's this like take that I have, especially after this episode. I told Landon about it, and I just want to share it with the class, right? So, manga spoilers, we'll skip to, I don't know, like a couple of minutes from now. Yeah. Anyway, so dude, when Yuji and Megami discuss Nobara's like condition, right? After the thing with
Mm.
Yuta, okay, that is either going to age like wine or age like milk, because it will objectively be bad writing if Nobara is just dead and never comes back. I think keeping it ambiguous, especially in that way, is just so weird as a creative choice Gege made if Nobara doesn't come back. If she does, then it's like decent foreshadowing, thing we anticipated. It's really cool, right? And I personally think I'm ready to reconcile both things. Like I'm ready to like hand out my final judgments in both areas. What do you think, bro? Like you think,
I mean,
fumble on Gege's part if
like
she never comes back?
I think yeah, but I also think that's like that is the consensus among everybody. I don't think there's a person in the community that you could find that would be like, yeah, Gege leaving it super ambiguous if she never comes back is a good writing decision. I think
Right,
that's
yeah.
like, and that's why I think so many people have hope about Nobara coming back because it would be
It would be
like, here's the
so
thing. I
weird,
don't know
bro.
if I don't know if I'd be like, because there are some decisions Gege makes where I'm like, okay, that is, in my opinion, a bad decision, but I don't personally feel invested enough to get angry about it, right? And the
Hmm.
Nobara one kind of falls in that, where I'm like, I think that it is pointless to dangle that over people's heads because, like, okay, maybe it's like for drama and shit like that, but it's like, okay, but you do have to close
The
the
loop, yeah.
chapter at some point, right? Like, okay, maybe you keep it ambiguous that like well, I was gonna say keep it ambiguous and Nanami died. Everybody's pretty
Yeah.
sure that guy's dead. His whole torso like disappeared, right? But like if you okay, for example, right, you kept it ambiguous with like Maki's condition, right? Cool, fine. But pretty quickly after Maki would be like knowing where Maki's whereabouts are would be kind of relevant. You show us, right? She's injured, she's scarred or whatever, but like we know what happened. And pretty relevant after where Naobito's whereabouts would be relevant, you show us, right?
Hmm.
Naobito didn't make it, Maki did, Nanami did, right? Like it's like okay, you because Jogo burned them, but it's not confirmation that they died or anything. But it's like okay, I think it would be like it's just like honestly do I think it would be a bad decision? Yeah, but my more immediate reaction would just be like why did you do that rather
Yeah.
than like having a like viscerally negative one. It'd be like what what were you trying to get at? Cuz the only way I could see that happening and in Gege's mind it being like the smartest thing to do is if he thinks Yuji and Megami's conversation was conclusive, right?
Yeah.
Like if he thinks the way he explored it was closing the loop, right?
Hmm.
Yuji said he got it, and we understand basic implications because we everybody knows that Yuji thinks she's dead, right?
Hmm.
So if Gege's like, okay, well, Yuji obviously, if Yuji gets it and you guys can get the implication, that means you get it, and that is the only way I could see Gege being like, well, duh, I already confirmed it. Now, do I think that's how you should confirm the death of a character that important to our main characters? Maybe
Nah,
not.
yeah.
Maybe not. But
Yeah.
I
I don't
understand
know.
my take.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, not only that, but I think it's going to be something that makes a lot of ripples in a very negative way. I think for me personally, I'm going to err more on the side of, like, negativity because I really like Nobara as a character. Um,
Mm.
but I know for a lot of people, like Mikey, for example, he's a lot more in the camp of, like, Nobara coming back or just I guess that paying off somehow, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
think if it doesn't, the people who make like Nobara with like a rose in that eye fan art, like they're gonna be the ones that are most angry because it's like you have all this the thing about the scar on a woman's face and it's just like there's a lot that Gege set up. Whether like I don't know if he did it or not, like intentionally, but it's like brother, we're not like getting our hopes up out of nowhere, you know? Like
Mhm.
it's a weird thing. Like I don't know. Like for, it's like how
You know,
have you read
let me make
JJK?
it. Let
Like
me make a let me make a prediction real quick,
okay,
and this only like this can only possibly come true if Nobara doesn't come back,
okay,
right? So I am willing to bet a lot that if she doesn't come back and people complain in mass, right? One of the big counter arguments is going to be, bro, y'all hyped up Nobara's comeback. Gege didn't do that. And all I'm just gonna say is, even before it's happened one way or another, I'm calling fucking bullshit.
yeah,
That's
me
all I'm
too.
gonna say, right? That's all I'm gonna say. People do that a lot when it comes to like, oh, I expected this character to do this. Well, those are your expectations. The story
Yeah,
didn't say that. All
yeah,
right, buddy, let me pull up a couple of scans for you. So I got some story to show you, but that's neither here nor there. That's just a prediction if Nobara doesn't come back. That's kind of I've seen the fucking discourse enough times. I kind of I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. But yeah, um,
yeah. Anyway, I
let's
guess
let's catch
yeah.
up on super chats. Yeah.
Also, I guess that's the
Mm.
end of the manga spoiler section. So let me just indicate that in the chat. Manga spoilers done. Huh, done.
Mm.
There we go.
Dough.
Yeah.
All right. Super chat. Super chat. Super chats.
All right, let's
Let's
start.
see.
Nexus, thank you. Wait, is that the? Yes, it is. Nexus, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Needed Ghetto to spin the block on that village for Nobara right now. I got you, bro.
He'll have
I'm
some.
no. That's not what I mean.
You got.
No. Like I meant to understand him. I
Yo,
meant. I no
yo,
no no no. I
yo,
meant to understand.
yo,
I meant to understand
yo.
him. I meant to understand
That's
him. Oh
nuts.
my
Bro
god,
said
bro.
you're calling for
It
ghetto.
was
I
a
got that.
slip
That's
in.
that.
It was
I can do
no.
that, bro. It was a
Oh.
Freudian slip, huh? Ain't that crazy?
Bro, this is not fair.
That is honestly insane. Bro said, y'all, you need a job for a racist? I can show up. I got you. Here are my qualifications for the job. No, that's
My
crazy.
god.
Let's see. M3D,
Yeah.
thank you for the 5. Time for Mahito to get packed after a career of cooking exclusively half dead people and fodder. My 2 goats about to put him on a t-shirt. Fair enough, bro. I don't know if you want to levy the like fraud allegations at Mahito particularly. But you know, thank you for the 5.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lemillion, thank you for being a member for 4 months. That command grab into a kick was foul, and this is just the appetizer ass whooping. Main course hands ain't even thrown yet. Give us back Nobara Gege. you know,
Yeah.
you know what's funny about this? This whole
Mm.
thing with Yuji. Okay. If you're willing to bear with some Yuji slander for a bit,
Oh no, I'm not.
just
So,
5 seconds, right?
let's move
It's gonna be fun.
Nah, I can't.
It's
I
gonna be
can't.
fun.
I can't.
It's
I
gonna be
don't
fun.
have
Okay.
5 seconds. I don't have 5 seconds of you just slandering me, bro.
Just hear me out.
You
like-
ain't Sukuna. You can't let. I'm not letting that shit slide, bro. I'm standing on business. Fuck you. UG better than your goat. I don't know who it is, but UG better than that guy.
Fine.
Stronger, too.
That's a little much.
Yeah, nah,
But
bro.
fine.
Bro thought. Bro thought I was gonna let him slander UG around here. We don't do that. No.
It would have been so fun.
No,
Okay,
no,
whatever.
no, no, no. We don't do that here, buddy. You're cooked. Yeah.
No more
Let's
fraudulent
see.
Mickey Mouse allegations. Mickey Mouse crisscross applesauce kill streak. I gotta reread this one. This one. Woo, M3. Thank you for the 5. No more of this fraudulent Mickey Mouse crisscross applesauce kill streak. There we go. Woo. That
Yeah. I think that's about Mahito, like, and who he chooses. I'll just put it like this, right? And this is just for respect, right? Mahito runs the ones with Yuji. Mahito is the one stepping away. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. You can call Mahito a lot of things. Evil. Yeah, really, like evil, sadistic, a creep. Yeah, all those things would be true. However, you can't say he wasn't real as hell because Yuji got help from Nobara, and blank. So well, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, thank you for
So,
the five.
yeah. Hey, random question. If you were to put Yuji in a room with Sukuna and Mahito and give him a gun that can kill either of them in one go, but only with one bullet, who's he picking? Do you think?
Probably Sukuna,
Like for
if he doesn't point it at himself first. But
yeah,
yeah,
for logical reasons or for like personal hatred reasons?
I think he'd probably just be like, okay, Mahito's deal withable. You know what I mean?
Ah, I see.
I
I
hate
see.
both of these guys. Sukuna, something that can kill Sukuna is basically magic for him, right?
Yeah.
Something that can kill Mahito also is tough, but like Mahito can be dealt with by, top tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Sukuna, however, is the top tier. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just one of them.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, who would
Yeah.
Yuji hate more? And I don't know. It's kind of a toss up for me. Like I think Mahito might be a more personal like beef villain, right? Like call it the selfish one,
Mhm.
right? But Sukuna's like the selfless hatred. Like he'd kill Sukuna for himself, but like for other people mostly.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Um, let's see. Are there any
Yeah.
more super chats or memberships that we missed?
No, okay, I think we're caught up. Cool, cool, cool. You're sure you're not even a little curious what I was gonna say?
Not at all, bro. UG slander. Don't really care to hear it. I'm gonna be honest.
Fine,
Gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Um,
fine.
yeah, no.
Uh,
Yeah, chat. Someone in chat said they deleted their membership if they hear that, yo. So call this a business decision for real.
fine, fine, fine.
Um,
Okay. Bro, I'm trying to think right now. Getting the Nanami. Put yourself in the shoes of an anime only for a second, right?
okay.
1 week Nanami's dead. Next week Nobara is dead. Are you like I saw this? I've been watching. I don't know if you get him on your recommended. You know this guy called Teddy Slump.
Nope.
He just does little JJK episode reviews at the end. But he's funny
Oh.
about it. I'm not gonna explain
Mhm.
his content like it's just him reviewing the episodes in a funny way, right? Like it's
Okay.
that's all you need to know. Anyway, he said this thing because he's anime only, and that's I think why I watch him because I'm curious to get into the headspace of somebody who is exclusively watching JJK like this, like week to week.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something about Shibuya that I never thought about before, and this was for Nanami's death last week. He said, despite Shibuya being like so cool or whatever, and a lot of the curses dying, we haven't had any real serious deaths on the sorcerer side. So this felt like very shocking because out of all the sorcerers that they could have chose to die, they including Mei, like she was right there, they chose Nanami instead.
Mm.
I'm just like, I never would have thought to notice that about Shibuya, like no sorcerer deaths up until that point, like aside from like Nabito, but like major characters,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. That's such an interesting like thing to chew on, I guess for me. Like Shibuya was probably like
Yeah.
yeah, like because I'm just thinking about it, I was like, man, when I was reading Shibuya, I was like locked in, and I was almost, how do I say this? I didn't notice
The thing is,
like until
the
Nanami
thing.
died that they
Yeah.
could even die in the first place, but I wasn't expecting them to die. Maybe that's just my
The,
expectations. I was a younger fucking manga fan back then, so maybe that's my inexperience showing. I'm curious what you think.
the only amendment I'd make is that like I would consider what Gojo is as like being as good as dead for the time being, right?
Mm,
Um, but that's also with like manga fan experience, I guess. You know what I mean?
mm.
Um, so maybe there's some of that because like I can definitely see why somebody wouldn't consider that for now. But yeah, I mean yeah, got Nanami out of there, then got Nobara out of there. So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's rough. It's rough on a very personal level for like I think like Yuji specifically.
mhm.
Um, so that's where I think this art kind of hones in on.
Yeah, fair. Mozani, thank you for the 5. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, that I'm a true curse line and the speech that comes after it needs to be delivered next week. I mean, it probably will be, man.
And I yeah.
I mean, we'll knock wood just in case, but I can tell you this. the VAs, I don't know if they got JJK fans first, like if that was part of the listing for this job, but they got people that showed up to work, man.
Yeah, Mahito's voice actor. I trust him, bro. I'm gonna be honest. He's got my support. I'm going to be so real, bro. So, being sadistic and evil and relishing and hurting people. Oh yeah, he's got that in the bag. I Yuji being like super sad and like pitiful and
Mm.
sorrowful and hurt and injured and depressed. Oh yeah, he's got that in his bag.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried. Yeah, no. Kugisaki. Yeah, no, that's about to hit, bro. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That pain about to hit different, bro.
Yep.
I'm locked in.
Bro, I'm curious how you feel about like coming up to the end of season two. Like, how are you kind of doing with it as a fan, as a creator? Because I have my own thought.
Oh,
I just don't want to be the first one to say it out of the two of us. I'm just curious if you even agree.
oh,
Full disclosure,
okay.
if you don't end up saying it, I'm probably gonna like chicken out and not say it and just keep it pushing. But yeah, go on, no pressure.
Trust me, you chickening out and not saying something is not putting pressure on me, buddy. But as a fan, I mean, I think that's fine. JJK like having its time in the sun. I think running its course at Shibuya. I'm happy with it. Like I'm more than like satisfied with what we've gotten so far. I'm more than fucking hyped for what we're going to get in the future. I know my favorite parts of Shibuya are still coming up. You know what I mean? They're not behind me just yet. I'm locked in, bro. I'm as locked in as I ever could be. Content creation wise, I'm also excited. Like some of like I think like my coolest videos. Like, bro, listen, I am so excited to fucking make this Mahito full potential. Like, I don't know, like this is about to be, and I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is about to be some Hall of Fame honored one level fucking Mahito glaze. Like I'm gonna just call a
Oh my
spade a
god.
spade. I'm not even gonna play. Listen, listen. It's not that Mahito's going to be stronger than Gojo or Sukuna. It's that he'd fight both of them at once and low diff them, bro. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like we're not in this. We're not dilly dallying no more, bro. All of these potential videos I've been doing, I've been having fun. You guys have been liking them. Blah blah blah. They've been training. I've been training specifically for this Mahito video. That's all it is, bro. That's
Bro
all it
said it
is.
was all a warm
But then
up. I'm
I'm
sick.
exactly. But like from content creation perspective, I'm also like excited to have like no more excuses to like not branch out or like do more creative stuff. Not even more creative stuff, but like creative stuff in a different context. So nervous but excited. And then as a fan, only excited. Nothing really to be upset about for me. I'm locked in, bro. I'm beyond locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beyond locked in, bro. And I already know. Like I've talked to you about this before. I already know what your opinion is, bro. You
Yeah.
you chickening out is not an issue one way or
Yeah.
another.
I mean, like,
Knees knocking, bro. I get it.
I mean, look, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, all right? And this is me putting on a brave face here and confronting my fears. So, um,
Hmm.
you're welcome, I guess. This is that's kind of what you were fishing for, so I got you on that. Look, as a fan, kind of sad to see it go. I'm really happy that we got it. I'm mostly happy with the end product, right? Even if it was up until this moment, right? I think it was a really solid adaptation, like really really solid. Um, but as a content creator, look, man, it's these have been so fun, right? In like these episodes that we do, they've actually been extraordinarily fun. Half for the JJK stuff, but the other half is just doing this on Thursdays with you guys. Not necessarily
Hmm.
like JJK exclusive, and I think that's what I'm most excited for. Right on the other hand, on the other end of this season, we get to do our Honor Ones After Dark thing after so long, and it's hard not to be more
Yeah.
excited about that internally. While at the same time, the other content creator part of me is like, he's getting a lot of things on his For You page, and he is just He is tired, bro. He is tired.
So you're excited for JJK to kind of be like done then. So that stream of content is like slowing down. Is that what you're saying?
It was more manageable with the manga because the emotions were sincere. But
Mm,
I almost have to not even fake it. That seems a little too like too incorrect or like too dramatic. It's like I have to remember how I felt when I first got to this part of the story in the manga, and just sort of use anime language to make like those videos, right? It's
mm,
like, bro, we've read it, we've reread it, we've worked on these fucking chapters before for a year or two at this point. Uh,
mm.
so it is a little difficult to like feign that emotion, I guess. Again, that sounds
Hey,
so.
you feigning, bro. I'm living it.
Nah,
You
feign,
faking this shit. I'm living this shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
feigning is a bit much,
It's real
bro.
steel excitement.
Bro, you know what I mean.
Y'all don't understand, bro.
You know what I meant.
Y'all don't understand, bro. You're about to see unprecedented levels of glaze. I'm gonna be so serious. This shit's actually about to be ridiculous. Um, yeah, so Mahito actually is this the most skilled curse spirit in the entire series, and as such, he'd make a .2 open barrier domain that covers all of Japan. It's like, all right, bro. I'm gonna just start saying shit. Anyways, um, I don't know. I can't really relate, bro. I'm gonna be honest. My
Yeah.
emotions are kind of genuine relating to JJK.
I mean, yeah. I guess we got different like ways of making content too. So I think that's also a part of it. Because for me, like I just kind of I'm just JJK episode came out today. Talk about the JJK episode on the on the old talk.
Yeah,
The old,
fair enough,
the
bro.
old
Fair enough.
talk, bro.
Um,
God.
yeah. M3D, thank you for the 5. If next week's episode is good enough, will BR let me, or will BR be in a good enough mood to let me slander Megami? I'm gonna be honest with you. Mahito will probably give me the inspiration to ban you for life. I'm not. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be in a good mood. Don't get me wrong. But seeing Mahito just like not care about who he tramples over, I'm gonna be like, you know what? You know what? No, that's real. And you're just gonna be banned one day. You know what I mean? And that'll be that, unfortunately. So you can try it. Don't get me wrong. I encourage it. But it's just kind of gambling at that point. It's just kind of gambling at that point. And you guys know how I feel about gamblers. But anyways,
I yeah,
uh,
man. Maybe I should have chickened out.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah. You do seem fake as hell. I'm gonna be honest. But it is what it is, bro. Like it's just one of them ones. Like it kind of balances out, right? I like JJK. You do it for the clout and the money. Like it's kind of like one at least one of us has passion for the series that we talk about on a regular basis. That's good. Um. So yeah, I mean that's good. You know what I mean?
Hardy har
I
har.
guess. As long as like the viewers are okay with you being like a sellout, it's fine. Um. BR won't stand on business. He ain't banning me. Swear to God. Swear to God, I won't have you banned, buddy. All right, but all right. Listen, the next shot I see ain't an apology. You're cooked. Trust me. There's one thing I am. It's petty. Don't do
Hey,
this. I like you, Sleeping Danger. Don't
sleeping
make me do this, bro.
sleeping danger. Just please, let's all just
Like,
calm
listen.
down.
I fuck with you. I really do. Like, I've always said this, right? I see that Megan B. Slater that I can look past that. You a cool chatter. Here's the thing. This is a button you don't want to push. I'll just have to ban you. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I can't even see chat right now. I'll just say, hey, Creams, listen, bro, we got to get him banned. All right. And if we don't ban him, it's he goes or I go. It's one of them, right? Ban him or ban me. It's one of them, right? I just don't want to have to do that. I just don't want to have to do that. All right. And see, now we're good. And see, sleep like just like that. Like all that aggression, all of that anger, all of that feistiness, boom, it's gone. I don't want it. I don't want smoke anymore, bro. If you don't want smoke, I don't want smoke. That's all it is. Nothing crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's all. Just a little handshake, a little dap up, bro. We're good, and we're good, and we're good.
Overall, I give it like a 9 out of 10 for this episode.
Yeah, I'd give this episode a 9 out of 10 too. I think it was good. Nobara's cool. Yuji's reaction to her, I'm just gonna call it death. I'm sorry,
Mm.
Mikey, if you're listening. You know I don't mean it like that. You know I mean it in quotations for real. Um,
Or end, yeah.
but um, but yeah, like death, whatever. I think it was very emotional, very well done. And Sleeping Danger, I saw that cross his finger behind the back. So you know, it's unfortunate, but listen, let me catch you on Sunday, buddy. You're
Oh
cooked.
my
I
god, bro.
screenshotted this, put it in my receipt server. Don't let me remember this. Don't give me a reason to remember that I put this in here, bro. Don't give me a reason. I don't give me a reason, bro. I don't want to do it.
Bro, okay, anyway.
I really don't.
In other news, part of the reason I'm giving it a 9, by the way, is because I know the next 2 episodes might actually just be like 11s. So I'm just like,
Uh, I mean, I just think I just give it a 9 because it's a 9. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is also just a 9, but for me, I know what's to come, bro. I know what a 10 looks like when this anime goes crazy.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Um,
In other smaller
but yeah.
news, call this
Hmm.
the honor runs after dark section, right? Or the honor runs rambling section. Uh, so I watched the Loki season 2, or just Loki season 2. It's my first like time watching a Marvel show in like 3 years. Um, or a Marvel product in like 2 years, bro. Excluding Spider Man, obviously you always have to exclude Spider Man. Duh. Um, it was great. It was really great. It was genuinely some of the best Marvel's been. I say since like Infinity War, Infinity Saga wrapped up. Um, that being said, though, just that being said, right? There was like one part about it that I find endlessly funny. Did you? Are you gonna watch it, or like, do you care about spoilers? Do you guys care about
Nope.
spoilers?
Watching Marvel in 2023, kind of cringe. Kind of cringe.
Okay,
No, go ahead.
basically, okay. So basically, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right. So at the end of the second season, right? Loki becomes like I think they call him the God of Stories or something, right? Basically, he takes over Kang's position as like the guy who controls like the timeline to keep it safe, right? What's he keeping it safe from, Creams? You ask yourself. Basically, the other variants of Kang, right? Um, so the main variant of Kang at the end of time is this guy called He Who Remains, right? He's the guy that won, the first time war or whatever, and he wanted to train up Loki as like his successor because he's been doing this for like eons and he just wants to like call it quits, basically, right? He's ready to pass the torch, right? But his variants are still out there, and threatening to do another multiversal war. So those are the stakes, right? Uh, you've watched Loki season 1? No, probably, right?
Nope.
Anyway, so he creates this thing called the TVA, Time Variance Authority. It's sort of like Time Cops, right?
Damn, bro,
Yeah,
I'm getting the Loki
yeah,
explained fucking video.
yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ, I
it's
didn't watch that shit for a
yeah,
reason.
bro, it's a whole thing. I promise, because like the ending was
Oh
just
my
like
god.
it had the weirdest, funniest like little lesson. I okay. Anyway, basically they go around just like getting rid of whatever timelines will lead to another multiversal war. They don't know they're doing it, right? Blah blah blah. Conspiracy plot stuff doesn't matter, right? Anyway, um, Loki makes a couple friends there, really, really close character development stuff. Wants to keep him, right? Good guy Loki, right? Anyway, um, fast forward a little bit, and he's revisiting this conversation he had at the end of season 1 with He Who Remains about like the position, but like with more details, right? And he's basically like, "Hey, bro, I don't know if I want to kill one of my friends to prevent like the universe collapsing or whatever. Um, do you mind if I don't do that, right? Like, do you mind if I don't kill her?" And he's like, "No, bro, only way, sorry." And it's like, only way, only way. So he's like, "Okay, I got you." So he basically just like sentences himself to being like a time guy or whatever as like the alternative. Cool, whatever. The crazy thing to me about the entire show is that this, and this is gonna sound like a crazy allegory, but this would be like the equivalent of you being like, "Hey, man, I wanna defund the TVA, right?" And Loki's like, "No, we need the TVA, right?" You getting the allegory, right? Very obvious coming through. It's like,
Yeah.
okay. So, do you know the way they reconcile these arguments? Just think of the most unhinged
Nope.
way you can reconcile this, right? They reconcile it by basically the TV, like the Loki, who represents like the pro TVA side, basically being like, okay, how about this? All crimes, the like just every crime, smooth sailing, right? We want to exist, but like like all crime is like totally fine, it's legal. Like we won't stop it, right? We won't do anything about it, except like unless it's Jeffrey Dahmer, but only Jeffrey Dahmer. Nobody else except Jeffrey Dahmer. Like everything else, totally okay. But if you're Jeffrey Dahmer, ooh, buddy, you watch out, Jeffrey. You watch out now. So it's like this entire fucking stupid agency is still there, but only to stop variants of Kang now. Like that's their new mission. It's only Kang. But like before it was their mission, but they didn't know it, so they thought they were just like preserving the timeline from chaos. Uh, and I just thought it was hilarious, dude. I was like, what a way to like compromise, you know? Just being like, hey, bro, are you a serial killer? Nope, not our problem, not our problem, sir. And I just thought that was really funny. It's so literal. It's so literally,
Damn,
bro. It is
bro, that
so.
shit was
It's so, bro.
crazy.
It's so literally that. Like it's so literally like unless you were literally a serial killer, it's and no a specific serial killer, we're good. Like you do what you want. It's okay. Like just go crazy.
I believe you, bro. I did not think you were lying. I'll tell you that. I'll
I
tell
don't.
you what.
I know that
I'll
probably
tell
didn't.
you what.
I know I did like a whole like butchering of that, but it's just like it's such a funny like way to reconcile it, bro. Like it's such a fundamentally silly way of doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, bro,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
no,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
just like a
Caliber X4.
bro. This is a purely
Huh?
Creams thing, right? This isn't really an Honored Ones cosign. This is a Creams thing. I do it on my own channel, but YouTube. But
Just
yeah,
I think that's where this
yeah,
vid would have been best had. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, it's fine.
Um,
Cowboy 4, thank you for
but
the
yeah,
10.
yeah, yeah,
Dropping
yeah,
some
yeah.
quick support before I go. I haven't watched it in a minute, and I'll wait until the end of the fight. I can't watch my goat get off without being able to see I'm you after I need it. Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. I'm
appreciate it,
you is
appreciate
coming,
appreciate
bro.
you for the 10. Appreciate for you for the 10.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
let's see, let's see.
Is that the only one? Yeah. Okay. The other
I think so,
big
yeah.
news. The other thing I watched. I found a new isekai. Sort of isekai. I found a new light novel adapted into an anime slash manga. With an overpowered demon lord protagonist, bro. This is four now. This is my fourth one. Um.
Uh,
Now, okay. Be honest. Would you say I'm a lost cause? No, right?
yes, I would say that even if you weren't picking up a new light novel adapted isekai, I'm not gonna lie.
Bro. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Ask me the title. Come on.
I'm not interested, bro. I promise you, I'm not trying to hear about the time I got reincarnated into a demon lord's vending machine, but actually got doubly reincarnated into my grandmother's fucking like bar or whatever. I don't know, man.
you
I'm
know.
not interested in your fucking
Okay.
paragraph long, dumbass, garbage ass isekai show, man.
Okay. Okay. It's
Jesus.
called the time. The misfit at Demon Lord Academy who goes to school with his descendants. Can you guess what it's
Okay,
about, bro?
bro. Um, yeah. So Jesus Christ, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That like okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know, bro. It's like
Yeah,
it's like a
what?
it's like a drug. I don't know what it is about this genre of isekai or this subgenre of isekai that just like that I'm just fully locked in for. I'm first in line and I'm last to leave the theater, man. I'm there for the after credit scenes. You know what I was doing after I finished it? Marathon the hell out of the two seasons that are up. Went straight to the when is season 3 coming out? Let me look at the production history. Let me look at the forums on Reddit. Went right away to see if I could read the fucking light novels. It's it's a problem, I think, because I'm currently looking for number 5. If you people have any recommendations, this is an official bounty, right? A Creams TM bounty on overpowered MC Isekai. Um, the reincarnation is optional. It's encouraged, but it's optional. you know. Um,
I'm gonna be real. You said a lot of things that like I mentally disagree with. You said a lot of things that I think you say a lot of things that I just I just hear and I'm just like, wow, that guy really said that. Few things that you said that made me like as and I mean this genuinely. This isn't a bit. This isn't a joke. As genuinely just kind of like disgusted, repulsed might be the better word.
wow.
As like, wow, he's on the hunt for more like this. It's like there's some TV show I can't remember the name where it's like these people have these like weird addictions where they like eat couch cushions or like I don't know, like do all kinds of like weird bullshit. And this kind of just ranks with that. It's just like it's one of those things where I almost feel like judging you for it is a bit wrong because it's clearly a mental health thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of those things where it's like okay, the problem is you, but it's bigger than you, right? You need a doctor, you need therapy, you need assistance. This isn't something you can brute force your way out of, right? You have a real genuine issue or a real actual legitimate problem. And to make fun of you in this moment, right? To sit here and berate you as I normally would really like to because of what you said, you know, aside from my like unhideable disgust, I just like
Unhideable. Okay.
let's 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 we can you can find therapy, bro.
Oh my
I was gonna say
god.
we, I don't want to do all that, but you can find therapy, bro. Like you can help yourself. You know what I mean? Like I get it. It seems like there's no way out of this like hellhole that you've dug for yourself, right? But there always is. Now, is that going to be me? No. You need a professional, a licensed therapist, preferably one that has dealt with an ailment such as this. Um, but, but man, we gotta
I don't know, bro. It's
we gotta
it's
get you out of there, brother.
it's a disgusting like habit of mine. I know. It's okay. Let me run you down the list, right, chat, so you guys know like what I've already watched. Um, started
Jesus.
this all started with Overlord. I blame Overlord, right? Got me hooked. But the time I got
Oh wow, a
reincarnated,
one word anime? That's
yeah.
crazy.
But the time I got reincarnated as a slime is what really set me over the edge. That's when it started like becoming a problem. I bought all the box sets for
Oh
slime.
geez. Okay.
I was like, damn, bro, do I have space on my shelf for the light novels as well? I do not, and I think that's the only thing stopping me. Like, I don't know. I don't want the question asked, but like, God, bro, I'm so locked in. I'm so fucking locked in. And then it got really bad, right? This is gonna be like my favorite one aside from the time I got reincarnated as a slime is Eminence in Shadow, recent edition. It's beautiful. It is just magnifique. Like it is so quintessentially what I'm looking for, right? Recently just got some of the manga for that. Thankfully there's only like 5 volumes and they're tiny as hell. So I can fit them. But like oh my god, dude. Like what is it about this genre that just gets me to eat it up, bro? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you if I tried.
Um, I mean, fair enough. You know what I mean? Just one of them. I've heard Eminence in Shadow is good, mainly from you,
Mm.
so I'm taking that with less than a grain of salt. Maybe an atom, potentially.
Hey,
But
y'all get the Eminence. Y'all get Eminence and Shadow's agenda. You love to see it.
yeah. Um,
Chat, I'm really proud of you.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, is isekai all bad? Hell no.
It's a specific
Probably, right?
subgenre of isekai is like the main thing.
It just happens to be the one you like though. Um, but anyways, right? It's like there's just a stigma around it, right? There's a stigma around isekai. I'm sure there are great isekai out there. Um, I like the first two seasons of Rising of the Shield Hero. You know what I mean? I thought that was really good. I watched that like a couple of years ago, so I don't know if my judgment is the best for that, but I liked it when I watched it. Konosuba was funny when I was like in high school. I watched it or like watched the first season recently, and it is kind of funny, but it's not the same type of funny that it was to me back then. So take that with for what you will. Eminence in Shadow seems like something I could watch ironically
It's
and think is
so
like
good.
and think is entertaining. I'm probably not gonna get there, but it's
It's
something I could
okay,
watch
bro. I
ironically and
believe
think
in
is
you.
entertaining. But like slime and like the
Okay,
time I got reincarnated as a vending machine, but two times times two, it's like what the fuck are we
okay. The
what are we
crazy
doing,
thing is,
bro?
I'm pretty sure I, you keep saying the vending machine thing, but I think I've seen that before. Like I think
That's why I keep referencing it because
okay,
I know there's an isekai with a vending
vending
machine
machine.
title in
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So slime is the most serious one. Um, technically it's Overlord, but like no, slime and Overlord are the
The
most
time I
serious
got
ones.
reincarnated as a slime is the most serious isekai.
It's more like it takes its premise seriously or what it tries to do seriously. So Overlord takes itself the most seriously out of those four. Slime takes itself the most seriously out of being like a civilization building manga. It's basically just fantasy Doctor Stone with like a lot of some a modest amount of gore and lore. Um,
Yeah. Does that sound like okay?
it's
Okay.
fun as hell, basically, right? And it scratches a similar itch as the Pokemon button for me, in that Rimuru has this ability to basically evolve some of the monsters there, so that it's just like a cool thing, like a mechanic that just keeps me hooked, right? It's like such a fine thing, but it adds a lot to my enjoyment of this of the series because it's like a recurring thing. Eminence in Shadow is more or less just satire of isekai. It is more or less just a satire of isekai, specifically the subgenre of isekai that I'm really into, and it does it exceedingly well, which is why I think most people like it, because it is just ironic. The
Yeah, I think Cautious Hero is kind of like that.
Cautious Hero. Oh, I did watch Cautious
Overly
Hero.
cautious hero or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's alright. I gave it like a 6. Wasn't my favorite. The main
Yeah,
character wasn't.
I'm not gonna lie, you're fucking deranged.
Bro, it's such a
If
he wasn't charming. Like
yeah,
the plot like
he
the
wasn't. He didn't
they didn't
level up and
commit.
one shot everybody in the
They
verse. Not
didn't.
charming. My
No,
fault. My
no, no, no,
fault.
no, no. He's a fundamentally not charming protagonist. First of all, second of all,
So are most isekai protagonists. Get
they
over it.
betrayed the entire shtick that he was going for by giving him this origin story that was so sincere. I'm just like, no, it's supposed to be funny, and that just
Okay,
killed it
you
for
like
me.
One Punch Man, you moron. Think for a second. You like One Punch Man.
Motherfucker, he did 100 push-ups to
Funny
get.
manga, funny manga with serious. Okay, Saitama is like fucking depressed because he feels unfulfilled because of one thing that
Yeah,
he
and
thought. Like
Saitama's
you
the
can yes,
goat.
is it
How are
you're an
you
idiot
writing?
though.
How
I'm
are you
saying
writing for
listen.
overly
I'm
cautious
saying
hero,
hey
bro?
listen. I'm not writing for overly cautious hero. I'm just saying the reason for thinking it's bad because it doesn't stick to the bit is like particularly dumb when you like One Punch Man a lot. One Punch Man's entire thing is, yeah, we try to be funny, but there's also some serious actual story content
No,
here
no, no, no,
too.
no, no. But that's the thing, right? It was executed poorly because the comedy of it wasn't balanced well. Like, okay, they overcommit to the comedy and then they kind of overcommit suddenly to the seriousness, but they fundamentally like don't strike that balance in Cautious Hero. Like, it's so haphazard to me.
Wrong.
I no, it just did not land. That shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. There's better isekai out there, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find them.
I'm gonna be honest. You can't rep One Punch Man and talk about like not balancing comedy and seriousness correctly. I
Bro,
just can't. I
Cautious
can't
Hero
listen to
does that.
that and
Oh
be
my
like,
god,
Cautious Hero is funnier than One Punch Man. There, I said it, buddy. Which, by
you're
the way, I'm not
actually
saying
insane.
Cautious Hero is funny. It's not really. It's just not a high bar to clear.
You're insane. I've not looked at chat while I was
One
doing
Punch
my monologue, bro.
One Punch Man, your goat though. That's what I'm saying, Libra. That's what I'm saying, bro. One
Shit.
Punch Man can't be. Oh, they were. I think they were. That was something we already saw. Somebody was saying, Nexus. Thank you for the
Yeah,
two. The other show is called My Weird Addiction. Okay,
I thought it was
that's the
called
one I was
My
talking about.
Strange Addiction.
Maybe.
Uh,
Maybe I just got lied to for $2.
Landa, thank you for the
Um,
two. I'm a lost cause for rereading the Hunger Games though. Creams be for real. I meant that as a sign of solidarity, Landa. Don't throw that back. Like first of all, you got a second copy to annotate. What are we doing here? Like this is the island of misfit
hold
toys,
on.
madam.
Let her cook. Hold on.
No,
Let her
actually,
cook.
you know what?
Listen, would I do that? No, because it's a little nerdy, right?
Cause it's a little.
However, I
No,
do have.
it's.
However, I do have multiple copies of
You're
Percy Jackson.
you're not gonna let me commit
Why?
to this
Because
bit,
one's nice to display, and two,
asshole.
why have one when you can have two, buddy?
Bro,
Like, come on now, think.
I know why you're not letting me commit to this bit, but I want you to know it would have been really funny.
I don't even know what bit you were gonna try to commit to. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm not. Okay, whatever.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people say ReZero this, ReZero that, Mashoka Tensei. They're on my list of like serious isekais to watch, but I don't know, man.
They're too good, chat. He can't watch those.
You say
Well,
that.
I don't know about Mushoku Tensei. I don't know if I want to put Mushoku Tensei as like it's good. I'll say ReZero is too good. It's too critically acclaimed. He doesn't want to watch it.
Motherfucker, I will fucking start watching it after stream.
No, you won't. But you can say that for sure. Now, chat, this is how you get somebody to watch a show that you want them to watch. Um, but anyways, listen, One Punch Man is fire. Chill on Saitama. Fire is crazy.
Fire, flames.
It is a
fuego,
manga, right?
bro.
I will say this, it'd probably be in my top 50 for sure. And it's not like, here's the thing. It's not like One Punch Man isn't really bad for the most part.
Do this, bro. Don't
But
do this.
when you have someone like Creams being like, "Oh my god, bro, One Punch Man is the GOAT," it just kind of makes you sit and think about like, what are the components of the series that make you think that? And when you don't find any, it's just like, wow, that was really interesting. Anyways, and it's the hypocrisy, bro.
Shut up. Like,
It was just hypocrisy. That's all it is. I hate when the main character is trying to be funny but then switches up to be serious. My brother in Christ, that's your guy. That's your GOAT.
Oh my
That's
God.
his whole bag.
Stop removing
funny
all
and serious
the,
guy
Stop
sometimes.
removing all the beautiful nuance from my.
There's no
points.
nuance, bro. There's no nuance. There's no nuance. There's no
Such an
nuance.
asshole.
Spent
Anyway.
half an episode trying to kill a fly or a mosquito. No nuance.
Bro, I'm not gonna.
But then, oh my god, bro. My journey, my depression is so serious. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. That's his whole bag. That's his kids. That's his kids. That's all it is. Oh, I one shot somebody again. But I'm serious though, and it's kind of depressing and Genos and blah blah blah. Who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Nah, listen. If you like that, you like that. But being inconsistent about it is just weird. That's all it is. It's nothing too crazy. You're allowed to be inconsistent, by the way. You can be a hypocrite. Like I'm not gonna arrest you for that. It's just, I just gotta call it out when I see it.
Also,
I just gotta call it out when I see it. It's just one of them.
Also, Libra 365. I actually I just read solo leveling in physical volumes only. So I'm only on volume 4 of solo leveling. So I'm gonna do like another binge in like a month or two. It's good. I like solo leveling. I have it like at a solid 7.58 so far. But I feel like it's really gonna pick up after like the 5th or 6th volume. So I can see it going higher.
I would say, do you care about spoilers? But it's not really even a spoiler. It's just like the fake Chimera Ant arc is gonna go crazy. I'll tell you that. But anyways, I remember reading that and I was like, damn, solo leveling's really good. Now it kind of has the unfortunate thing of peaking in the middle and then not really being able to reach that level of excitement later. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Oh damn.
It's never bad, and this is just my opinion, right? But it's never bad, but it has one and keep in mind, I'm saying amazing, I'm saying great, I'm saying excellent. This is in the context of solo leveling, right? This is in the context of what solo leveling is trying to do. It has one, it continuously elevates, you continuously rock with it. It's like, fuck, dude, this shit is hard as hell. I'm rocking with this. But then you kind of just you then just realize oh, the formula's kind of wore a little thin, right? You kind of you rinse repeated one too many times, right? So that's kind of I'll just say this: post Fake Chimera Ant arc, it wasn't bad. I just wasn't as locked in. I'm gonna be real. And yeah, Sleepy Nature, he could be reading a good series like Sakamoto Days. but instead he wants to decide to read like an isekai about a refrigerator reincarnating into a I don't know a fucking dungeon world or whatever the fuck. Um, but yeah, yeah. It does wear off near the end. I can't lie. Yeah, and it's unfortunate too because solo leveling was something I read pretty early in my whole like binge reading manga era. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I remember reading solo leveling until I got a fucking headache. Um, like I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but you're like, oh wow, my head is pulsing. I simply read too much manga, right? Or too much just in general. There's a few series I've done that with. Now y'all aren't ready for another one, so I'm gonna leave that for a different day. I'm not trying to fight that battle right now. However, solo leveling is one of them. Solo leveling is one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the official bounty. Anybody listening to the VOD, at Creamsy on Twitter, just hit me with the recommendations, right? Um,
Mm.
Also, if possible, just like tell me what streaming service they're on. just I like just there's no reason. This is my version of Dead or Alive. Add the streaming service, please. Um, it's not a
Interesting.
requirement. It's
Okay.
not a requirement, but it would be a very big help.
Yeah. Aoshi and Blue Look. I mean, like that. I need to get on Aoshi. I don't know why I'm being so lazy with it, but I really know I would guarantee that that's going to change my life. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro.
Aoshi will fundamentally change my brain chemistry, bro. That's I just know I just have a feeling what people have hyped it for a like more serious or like passionate take on football, like kind of in a haiku sense. Yeah, no, bro. I'm actually just going to ascend.
Mm.
It's crazy.
Oh, by the way, I saw that you
Um,
I saw that you sent Shamey that video, that Blue Lock video. Did you end up watching it?
nope. Nope. I'm gonna watch him watch it. That's the only way I'm gonna get that shit done.
So wait,
If I can support a friend through doing it, yeah.
why was it on your mind as like the first one when Shamey released his bounty?
It wasn't. I was going to send one of my own videos, but then I was looking through the replies. Someone asked if they can send another one, so I just started. I just hit the YouTube homepage and that popped up. So I was like, oh shit, I
Oh,
remember. I remember people talking about that. So I just
people,
I
bro,
just did it.
people. I'm so sick right now.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, like chat was mentioning it to me. Um, I think Noah mentioned it to me too.
Such a fucking, you're
So
so
yeah,
mean, bro. That's just mean right there.
am I? Why is that?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Anyways, anywho, yeah, the fact that Creams
Watching,
hasn't seen Haikyuu is insane.
bro, watching
Yeah,
BR be a
it
bad
is.
friend in real time. That's what you're seeing, chat.
Yeah. Before we get up here, which match do you think is better, the second match versus Alba Josai or the Shira Torizawa match? Motherfucker just put a gun to my head and said, pick greatness or greatness, the twin.
Is this Haikyuu
Um,
related?
yeah, this is Haikyuu. Listen, bro. Honestly, I might need a gatekeep. Never mind. No, that's not from Haikyuu, bro. Haikyuu's kind of Haikyuu. You shouldn't read it, bro. It's not really good. Sports manga sleeps.
Bro, don't do me.
Landa,
Don't
Landa,
hold on, bro.
Landa
Don't oxtail
pisses
me,
me
bro.
off so bad, bro. Landa, you something, mm, something, something just fucking. That pissed me off. I don't know what that was. Because I was talking about Haikyuu and to then use that as a platform to say sports manga putting you to sleep. That shit.
Bro,
I don't know
watch.
why that got
First of all,
under my
bro,
nerves so bad. But I'm gonna be honest.
because like in like another week or so, we might bring up sports manga again, and Landa's gonna be like, I never even hated sports manga. Just try to gaslight
Yeah,
us
yeah,
on
yeah,
air.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I for real rock with it. Listen, listen,
Y'all are
listen.
overblowing it.
Okay,
This is the Bleach thing all over
she
again.
said it. She said except Haikyuu. Jesus. So Lenda's hates Bleach and sports manga. She's BR's number one op. I'm gonna be real. That's just kind of crazy. Um, yeah, yeah. Um,
But it's like I think the best thing about Landa is like her commitment to gaslighting about that. Like she'll really look you in the eye and be like, "Nah, bro, I never said that. What are you talking about? Bleach is a top 4
yeah.
series for me."
I don't even hate Bleach for real.
Yeah.
I just every time y'all mention it, I just Slender for real.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Every time somebody even says the word Bleach,
yeah.
I throw up in my mouth a little bit. But I rock with the series.
Yeah, Demon Akatsuki. To be fair, the reason I haven't watched or read sports stuff is because Sports like RL. All right, listen, I'm gonna put my foot down right here, right now, right? Because Cream said the same shit before he read Blue Lock, right? And I'm gonna put it like
Yeah,
this.
I was wrong for that.
I'm gonna tell it from I'm gonna tell it from two perspectives. Creams is the most unathletic, unsports-like person ever,
Insane,
right? That I've ever met, at least.
insane star, mean
Do you
star,
disagree? Do
rude
you
star,
disagree? Yes or no?
rude ass
Do you
star.
disagree?
Does it does
If you
doesn't
disagree,
make
if
it
you
any
dis-
less mean?
if you genuinely
Doesn't make
no
it
no
any
Creams, I'll
less
tell you
mean.
this right now. If you disagree with your whole heart, I will literally apologize to you on stream. Just say you disagree with my assessment. Just genuinely mean that, and I will apologize right now, so sincerely, bro. That's what I thought. Moving on, right?
Asshole.
This is coming. So I'm big into sports. Creams isn't, right? So you have two people that are diametrically opposed on the matter. I think sports manga are probably the greatest thing since sliced bread in the manga industry, at least, right? Like, here's my hot take: pound for pound, manga for manga, you won't find a genre in the whole medium that is more consistently great than sports manga. And I'm gonna stand on that, to be honest. Here's the thing: you don't need to be interested in sports to fuck with the sports manga. Because I'll ask you this, right? I'll ask you this: do you have like, and maybe for some people this will probably be the case, right? But like, I love Naruto. I don't have like some innate interest in ninja. I like Dragon Ball. I don't have some innate interest in aliens fighting other aliens. I like Bleach. Motherfucker, I didn't even know what a Soul Reaper was before Bleach. Like, that wasn't even like, okay, you know what I mean? You don't, a lot of the times you don't even know what any of the basic, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the basis of the manga that you like is, it gives that context for you, right? In the same way that like Hunter x Hunter will establish what all of these things are, what Nen is, all these characters, all these systems and rules and bullshit. Sports manga do that, but for their sport. That's all it is, right? That's why it kind of frustrates you, because I understand it, right? But it frustrates me because like that logic isn't applied with anything else. Like, oh, bro, I can't read One Piece. I don't know much about pirates. What did you just say to me? I don't even like, listen, there are plenty of reasons to not read One Piece. Not knowing about pirates is not one of them. You know what I mean? It's just, listen. And Landa, I'm gonna say this, right? You a hater, so I don't even know why I don't even know why I would put you on. Because once again, like I said, you're a hater, you're an op, right? But I'm gonna be real. I know for a fact there are a couple of sports manga aside from Haikyuu that can move the needle. I know it. I just know it. I know it. I know it. But you just not locked into the genre. Listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Blue Lock, Haikyuu, Hajime no Ippo is a crazy big three. It's a crazy big three. Then there's Welcome to the Ballroom, bro. I never thought I would be so gassed reading a manga about dancing. Ballroom dancing at that, bro. No, I moved continuously
I think
every
also,
time.
getting
Lock in.
into Blue Lock helped me get into something like Slam Dunk. It basically taught me how to appreciate like series with like alternative priorities, I guess. One of the manga on my list that is like it's what's it called, Blue Giant, because I remember Johnny talking about it. And
Is
like,
that the yeah?
the
That's
jazz
like the
yeah.
saxophone, the jazz one.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't read it is because I was like, if this ever gets an anime, I'd prefer to hear the music, and that's like it, because it's like that's the only limitation of manga as a medium, because like I feel like they're gonna cut to the audience people and just be like, damn, this shit sounds so good. I'm like, oh man, I'd love to hear it, but I think it has one now.
Listen,
so
bro.
it's in the cards.
I thought that would be the case for me until I read Kono Oto Tomare, like, which is just like, I'm not gonna get into that. They play music, right? And I was like, motherfucker, am I moved to tears by music that I can't hear? What's happening right now? These motherfuckers are talking about how beautiful it is, and I'm just believing them. I'm just like, wow, am I? Like, I'm literally reading them. Oh my god, bro, the symphonies are so blah. I don't know music terms. I don't know anything about that. Why am I crying? Why is a tear streaming down my cheek? What's going on here? Where am I? All right. All I'm gonna say, listen. Someone asked me if I have sports manga over Battle Shonen. Generally speaking, yes. On average, like I said, pound for pound, do Battle Shonen probably have more great manga? Yes, but it also has more utter doo-doo or just average stuff, right? It is kind of hard to make it's kind of hard to fail at a sports manga. Like it's just tough. It's just tough. Is Blue Giant kind of like Whiplash? You just like me, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not tapped in enough to give you that answer. But
Um,
music related, yeah.
let me see. Also, Landa, you just described what's it called? What's that one
Blue
intro?
Box.
Blue Box. Yeah.
Blue Box. Yeah, you might not want to lock into that one. Listen, welcome to
Ooh.
the ballroom. That'll get you right. I'm gonna tell you, it's got the flowery aura. Listen. I know, I know these things. All right. I've never given someone a recommendation they haven't liked, and besides the times that I've done it. You know what I mean? So, um,
There's a
but yeah,
crazy thing to just try to slide there. Hold on. Let me see if we missed any super chats before I. Okay, no. Yeah, M3D. Thank you for the 5 or the 2. Sorry, that was a reflex, bro. That was a reflex. I like assumed it was 5 before.
yeah.
That's funny. Thank you for the 2. Read Sakamoto Days Creams. The Street's Been Waiting. Bro, I am reading it. I'm just reading it pretty slowly. I'm just sticking to volume only because I don't think I'd be
I'm
able to
just reading
handle.
volume
I don't think I'd be
only.
able to handle the week to week weight of Sakamoto Days. I can do it with JJK. But I think with Sakamoto Days, it's a tall order. It's a tall ass order for
What?
me.
Hold on. What I know about one dance? Hold on. Maybe I don't know nothing. Put me on. Hold on. What am I missing? What am I missing? She says that's for some fucking confidence. I don't know. I could sense the aura from the chat. Hold on. I might need to be put on to something. I checked the art. I'm kind of moved. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I'm looking at this and I'm saying, someone's a fan of Ishida, the GOAT, the best artist ever. Okay, I'm rocking with it.
Mm.
My
Also,
message got bisected.
yeah,
What does that mean?
Demon Akatsuha. So you know what's funny? You mentioned like the football culture being very off turning or off putting to you with like getting into Blue Lock, and you know who that sounds like?
Mm-hmm.
Me, because that was the same shit I said to
Yeah.
BR, almost word for word. You remember? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not a
Yep.
like I grew up
Blah
with
blah blah
yeah.
blah blah.
All right.
Sports culture so toxic and motherfucker. I'm not telling you to become a sports fan. I'm telling you to read a sports manga.
Manga, yeah, that was a big difference. And then Blue Lock kind of sold me. And also,
Yeah.
I'll be super for real. Um, it's sort of like you can just enjoy something without necessarily partaking in the same behavior as those who enjoy it. You know, like you can be a JJK fan and not send
Do what we
Gege.
do,
Yeah, right.
basically.
Yeah, like you could just like JJK, like reading it week to week, but you don't have to start a podcast. You know, like
Exactly. I recommend you don't actually, for the
yeah,
most part. Like
I
it's
was
probably just more
yeah,
enjoyable from.
I was yo-yoing in case there's somebody out there who's like, you know what, I am gonna do. I don't want to inspire that either. No spite, no passion, bro. That you know
Mhm.
my rule here for that. I'm not.
Yeah, like listen, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Like and I get it. I'm not gonna like here's the thing. Reading sports manga is not so serious that if you genuinely feel like there's some discomfort in reading it, there's no need to, right? I'll just put it like this. I have no interest in dancing. I have no interest intrinsically, right? I have no interest in volleyball or had interest in volleyball, right? I in fact thought like okay, volleyball is a little bit of like I'm like, well, there's a stigma around volleyball, right? It's not the most masculine sport.
There it
I'll say it
is.
like that,
Yeah,
right?
you would.
Especially like that's not the vibe that's not the vibe I get at least, right? I'll put that on me. I'll put that on me, right? Anytime I've seen someone play volleyball before IQ, it was like the girls team at my middle school, right? So I'm like, damn, dudes can play volleyball. That's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I even know we had access to that sport. You know what I mean? But listen,
They let
I
us
watched
play.
volleyball or I watched Haikyuu. I watched Haikyuu, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm going to be real. Creams, I'm gonna say something crazy, and this isn't even to inspire you to read Haikyuu right now. It's just a statement I genuinely believe.
Okay.
Do you know how gassed that last game of Slam Dunk was?
Yeah.
Just imagine you see like 5 to 10 of those in Haikyuu, right? That will make you feel like that, 100% guaranteed. That's how I feel about Haikyuu. It's like, oh my god, I didn't know I could be this passionate. One, about anything, and two, about fictional characters playing a sport that I don't really rock with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how am I so invested in this ball not hitting the ground?
Oh
And I
my god.
was. I watched Haikyuu and I said, "Whoa, Had I had to check my glasses. I had to check my biases. And guess what, bro? For the next 3 months, I was a volleyball player, or at least I thought I was. I tricked myself into thinking I was. But that's
how's
a
your
story for a
soccer
different day.
career going?
Fine. It's real cold and rainy outside though, and it's been like that for a while.
Oh
So
wait, y'all
not
got
too
rain?
crazy there.
That's crazy, bro. When you guys get the rain patch?
Um, uh, the whole year, brother. Um, you know,
Oh my
it's just
god.
year round like the rats. Just kind of comes with the territory now.
Yeah, I got you.
Um,
I mean, you live
yeah,
in a real
Haikyuu
state, bro.
factually does in fact not have a bad match. Bro, I agree. Haikyuu, listen, Haikyuu only has less excellent matches. If I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't have a boring game. It doesn't have an uninteresting like. It just have an uninteresting fucking like practice match. Can I be honest? It's like, oh man, instead of being like a 45 out of 10, this was just like an 8 out of 10, bro. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed. That's what Haikyuu is, bro. That's what IQ is.
Like it's not off the
uh,
list. It's just like I'll get to it when I get to it kind of series for me. Um,
Trust me, bro. I don't. I that like you not reading Haikyuu right now is like to your own detriment.
ugh,
I still am aware of the greatness. That don't mean nothing to me.
damn, bro. No bless you is nuts, but I hear you.
I didn't even know you sneezed for real. And
Yeah,
honestly, if you want to get blessed, watch Haikyuu. What? Like you don't need me to do that shit for you, bro. The series is right in front of you. Anyways,
can't see it, unfortunately.
bless you or whatever, I
Yeah,
guess.
I appreciate it. You know, but
Um,
better late than never is what they usually say.
yeah.
By the way, I just want to go back to JJK for a second, cause you know, we'll call this like. Nah, I just want to give my opinion on it. You know that video that went around of like the Nanami cosplayers with
Sure.
like the hair pulling
Yeah.
at that con? I saw that,
Yep.
bro. I saw some of the craziest comments in replies to that video. I just want to say, like,
Hmm.
this, it was getting like a little insane to me because I was gonna. There's this one reply that basically summed up how I felt, and it was like, male Chainsaw Man fans have been putting themselves on leashes and barking from Akima for years, and now suddenly it's a problem. I'm just like that like what is this new behavior? Am I crazy? And I guess I'm asking, right?
Agreed, but like people pointed fingers at them too.
That's what I'm
Like it,
like. Yeah,
no, like it was.
it's
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
I'm saying, like okay,
Oh,
here's what I
like it's
think.
a
Right?
like you
Is
think it's
it
a
weird?
problem either
Yes.
way. I got you. I just thought it was like
Yeah, yeah.
name
I'll
of
put
the
it like this.
game.
Like I think here's the thing. Do what you want. I can't stop you, right? But like I sure as shit can judge you, especially in my head. And listen, well, I'll put it like this, right? I would never do something like that.
In public. Yeah.
Out in public. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, in public.
yeah,
Like
no.
that's
I
the
know.
only thing
Yeah,
that
no.
like
That's what I
yeah.
was. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I like now. Obviously, that was in my head. I was wondering if I was going to add that qualifier out loud. But
Yeah.
anyways, right?
No, because like for
I
me
would like
it's like you know they're all consenting to this, right? Like it's a problem if like one of them isn't into it, or it's like if somebody doesn't think it's appropriate.
sure.
But
But
like
like,
I think that first lady,
it's the
like her husband was
mm,
recording it, right? I'm just like, man, y'all didn't get a hotel room in this like for this con. Like, do you guys have just like a straight flight after? Like what's is there an
yeah.
urgency?
My
Like,
stance very simply is both are wild. Do that shit. Like here's the thing. I also think that people like yeah. I mean, listen. There's probably some like misogyny angle at play making the outrage be even larger, but however people were also making fun of Chainsaw Man fans, right?
mhm.
Like they weren't just letting this shit slide as like oh you
No, no, no.
you Chainsaw Man fans just having a jolly old time. Like I just think both
It
are weird,
wasn't.
that's
No,
all it
I don't
is.
know if it was like an OU thing that I was coming from. I think it was like a well, is this not just like the cost of doing business for being an anime fan? I don't know. It for me it was like I think
I don't know, that's not the cost of doing business for me, bro.
I don't know. I maybe I've just given up a lot more than you. But I'm just like I mean this is simply a facet of reality that we need to accept, right? It just if anything, it's almost good that like we're spreading our horizons with our commitment here. Let's have
I
it be
guess,
so
but there are a lot
like
of like there are a
everybody
lot
should
of
be able to
things in
wolf.
the anime community that are like Okay.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you
No,
make
no,
that,
no,
bro.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna let you
no, no,
make that.
no.
I'm gonna
Okay,
let you
go,
make
go
that.
on, go on, go on, go on.
No, I know.
No,
I
no,
think I'm gonna make the. I think I'm gonna make the grown up decision and say, you know what, bro? You spitting for
no.
real.
Okay, okay,
I'm
come on.
no. Yeah, we just leave it at that, bro.
No, 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 no. I want to
No, no,
hear it. No,
no.
no, no. Come on, bro. Come on, come on. I'm sorry. Like,
Listen, bro. It's you're good. You're good. No, no,
no,
no.
no, no.
Listen, there's no need to
Bro, don't fucking.
apologize.
No,
I
no, no,
thought
no, no.
about it. I reflected, and I said, that's actually creams. I'm gonna let you make that shot, bro.
No, 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 no. Don't let me,
Um,
bro. I'm just bullshitting, bro. Like, please, please. I want to hear it.
bro, I don't have anything special to say. You're good. You're
Mm.
fine. Um, but yeah, listen, you know, do what you want to do, I guess. Like, here's the thing. It's why I don't like quote retweet shit like that, really, because Demon Naka too, I think you were bringing up a point about it. It is not just as weird to comment on it as it is to do it. However, there's this sense of outrage that people get over it. And I'm like, listen, is it weird? Am I side eyeing you? Am I not letting you come to the function if you do that? Yeah, sure, right? But like, there's also like
Like, you know what it
there's
is
there's
for me?
also an element of who fucking cares, bro.
Look,
Like,
I mean, I can tell
who
you,
really cares? What is
right?
it? Yeah.
I agree, right? Who cares? Blah blah blah, right? I'll tell you why I'm commenting on it, right? Morbid curiosity about, like, I think if I was to get like 5 minutes to like ask a question to these people, I'd be like, okay, just be honest with me. Is doing it in public part of it? That's all I want to know. Like is that part of it? If you catch my drift, right? Because I think if the answer
Yeah,
is
no, I get
yes,
you. And
right? If the answer is yes, I think I'm like, okay, I understand you more now, right? And that's kind of like the last I'll think about it. But I think if it's not part of it, like if it's not necessary to the enjoyment factor, I almost have to wonder, like, is there an urgency? Is this like a once in a lifetime opportunity for you? Did somebody tell you that Nanami cosplay was like prohibitively expensive or something? Like, it just comes from a
you
fundamental place of
care too
curiosity.
much,
I don't
bro.
know. Like, I'm just
You
curious,
you
bro.
too invested in the lore,
I
bruh.
really am,
I'm
bro.
gonna be
Like,
real.
I think it's my inner
I'm gonna be real,
nosiness.
cause
I
like,
don't know what it is, but like I just want to know.
cause,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna be real.
no
Like,
no. Hold on.
let me
Like,
paint you a picture. Let me
why?
paint you a picture. Hold on, hold on.
Okay, fine, fine,
I'm
fine,
about
fine,
to give you the scenario,
fine,
right? I'm
fine.
about to
Okay.
answer your question. If we're walking through a con, right? We this is our first time meeting up, right? Oh my god, bro. Damn, this real. I get to like, I get to actually like beat your ass in public and like for real this time. You know what I mean? After I do that, give you a noogie or whatever, and we're chilling. It's like, okay, we're walking around. You see that? I swear to whatever deity of your choice, if you go up and you ask them a question, I'm gone. That'll be the last time we ever interact. Because it's not. Listen, it's not about no judgment. It's why are you? That's none of your business. That's none of your business. It's none of your business. And why are we entertaining this, bro?
Bro,
Like the
look,
minute,
in
oh,
my
I'm gonna
heart
go
of
ask him a
hearts,
question real quick, bro. I'm gonna go ask him a question real quick.
in
No,
look,
like,
bro,
listen, I'll tell you this: ask him a question, I'm going ghost, and I'm disappearing.
look, bro. In my heart of hearts, I'm a nosy aunt. All right, and I think you know this about me, right? It doesn't come from a place as like a place of judgment. It comes from a place of, damn, I'm curious. Like I'm just nosy, and I think
And listen, bro, I
that's
get it.
really it.
I get it. I know it doesn't come from judgment, but the thing is, for me, like, you gotta keep that under control around me
I
and in these
know, I
situations,
know,
because
I
like
know.
you go wandering off like a lost puppy, motherfucker. You're not finding an owner. Like I'm
What,
like
bro?
I'm gonna just be real, bro. I'm gonna just be real. You disappear to go ask, hey, so is it doing it in public that does it for you? Wow, the way I would just disappear from reality is actually nuts.
I'm
Um,
sorry, bro. I just like I was caught off guard by the fact that I could never make that same metaphor to you on this stream, like ever.
yeah, cook your dumbass.
Yeah, no, like I just thought about it and
Because as
I was just like, whoa, is that a trauma response? I just fucking jumped,
is
bro.
that a Trump? Nosy New Yorker is crazy. Um, listen, bro.
Being from New Jersey is even crazier, bro. Imagine literally being from New Jersey, like living 3 blocks away from every sewage plant in the country and calling it a home. Well, whatever. That's just New Jersey, I guess. State flag is a fucking Oscar the Grouch with like a middle finger up, but it's okay. I don't
Fair
know
enough,
why did I
bro.
get so
Fair
aggressive,
enough.
Lana. I'm so sorry. Wow. My bad. That's
Yeah.
that's
Um.
that's on me, bro.
Anywho, yeah. Um.
Basically,
Yeah.
Demon
I mean, it is what it
Akatsuha,
is.
yeah,
I'd scroll past it. Yeah.
it just read Blue Lock. I think give it a shot. Cause
No, if you're gonna read a sports manga, I do think there are better options for your starter. I think Haikyuu would be a better starter manga, better starter sports manga.
it's longer though.
I only got you on the Blue Lock IV because I knew your ass doesn't have the attention span for something like Haikyuu. Um, too many words and stuff. You'd be like, bro, are they still practicing the game? Oh my god. So, I had to get you on like, sports manga that really give you like a dopamine boost immediately. But yeah, for someone that can read, which I think Demon Akatsuha based on your chats, I assume you can more than Creams. Yeah, you might want to start on a regular dosage of Haikyuu. I think it'll be great. Um, yeah.
Hey, Libra 365. I know you're joking, but don't say that about me.
Hmm.
Politely, affectionately.
Blue Jersey. Hmm.
God, bro. I've read Bleach and Naruto Creams. You don't have to parenthesize my name there. You could just like guys. I don't know if we've like said it, but like the Naruto read through has been settled on 5K for the podcast. Like that's when we do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just have to time it
Yeah,
so that like we finish out a previous book club because I don't know if I want to juggle both things at once.
yeah, for sure. I will say if you're trying to get into Haikyuu, I personally loved it by watching it first and then getting into the manga after. After like the first, for me, I watched 3 seasons. Season 4 came out after I'd already like caught up on the manga or whatever, and like finished the manga or whatever. But I think the anime is probably your best bet to start because the anime is sick as hell. It's a very good adaptation, very faithful, very well done. And I think it'll just put you in like an even better frame of mind when getting into the manga. You can get that shit done with the manga. Don't get me wrong. Haikyuu is very good in either because I've read it in or I've consumed it all the way through in both. But I'd recommend the anime if you're starting out. If you prefer manga, if you're like me and you're just like, oh my god, or the idea of watching an anime is just not something I want to do, the manga's perfectly fine. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Um,
I was gonna do it to the
yeah.
tune, but I'm on the record here.
Eh?
The song
Um,
we are going to be all right by
oh,
Kendrick Lamar. Are you familiar with
oh,
that
okay.
track?
Yeah, we are going to be all right. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it like that, but yeah, sure.
Bro,
Maybe that's why I wasn't familiar with your game, bro. Because I've never heard that. We are going to be all right. Like, what the fuck? What the hell are we doing here?
bro,
What?
I think like I made an internal
Okay.
bet with myself. I'm like, bro, if he doesn't notice, this is gonna be so fucking funny. Because like I think ideally, right, the situation was if I can get him to write in like Google or something, we are going to be all right for that song. I I think that's something that just made me chuckle to myself like an idiot.
Oh, I bet it would. Sleeping Danger. Aside from Hinata or Kageyama, either Nishinoya or Oikawa are my favorites. Kenma's hold on. Kenma's also real as damn. There are so many fucking hiking. I think I'll go with Oikawa though. I really, really rock with Oikawa. Oikawa kind of him, bro. Oikawa
Damn,
kind of him.
they are going in on
Um.
Texas in the fucking chat. What's y'all's beef
Oh
with Texas?
no, no, not Texas. Don't attack Texas, guys. No, no. Yeah. Listen, Haikyuu changes lives. I'll just say it like that. I don't know if I've ever met a Haikyuu like serious hater. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
God, bro. You know these like where you're from jokes. Like they always bring up the same thing, but it's an Honored Ones After Dark kind of thought. And I already used that one that one up on the Loki thing. I don't know if I want to double up like that in one episode. So I'll just say JJK's got like 4 more episodes before I can just cook, bro. There's a lot
Oh
of people
God.
I got opinions on.
Yeah, chat, get ready for your fucking eyes to roll over and fall asleep as you listen to Cream's rant and rave about, I don't know, people from like Idaho or something for 30 minutes. Just alternate states, just giving his opinions on when he's never left his home state. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. Bokuto also puts up generational numbers. I like Bokuto. I don't know if he's ever put up generational numbers for me. Like he puts up like a solid 20 points per game. You know, he gets a couple of assists. And I'm mixing a basketball and volleyball metaphor for, you know, everybody who's non-sports inclined, basically you creams. But I don't know. He's never been like a volume scorer for me. He's never been the go-to Haikyuu character. But yeah. Any case, I think we have kind of exhausted a lot of topics. We've jumped
Yeah.
from shit to shit and random stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys, well, both actually, the JJK episode and this point 0.5 episode of the podcast. I
Yeah.
know I really rocked with the trauma that Mahito just gave to Yuji. Love it. Love to see it. Ready for more. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Appreciate you.
Hope you
Appreciate
guys
you.
enjoyed it as well.
We'll
Yep.
see you
We'll
Sunday.
see you next Sunday. Yep.